So we are back again, same place, different airplane again. This one is the Edge 540 from OMP, 60-inch wingspan, nice and pretty. These guys have been flying the wings off of this thing. I mean,
they're still there.
Well, okay, they're still there for now. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So the idea is pretty much the same. Pass the transmitter. I don't know if I'll actually fly this. I'll probably just hold the camera because this is a bit outside of my expertise. But pass it around, let everybody try it out, see what they think, and then we'll come back and talk about it. So let's have some fun. Edit. All right, so what we got on this again? Does anybody know?
So this has a 4125 515 kV motor with a 15.8 ELO prop. We're running a 100 amp ESC, and we're running Glacier 45C 4000 6-cell batteries. And it's got Servos 1260s or 1250s in the flight control surfaces.
See, I like having all these people here. It's like 1260, no, 1250. Everybody just yelled at him.
1260. No, it's 1250, dummy.
All right, run over Dale.
That was the kill switch.
But anyway, I didn't even fly it. I like chasing these things, and I don't want to break it. So we have these guys that know what they're doing, or well, most of them. And no, I'm kidding. Seriously though, because have you flown anything like this before? What do you think?
First. Today's the first time I've flown electric too, so I've been on gas.
Really?
I actually was really excited about this plane because look at it, it looks awesome. But after flying it, I can't wait to get one because it was really stable, and even for a newbie, I was able to fly it just fine. I'll be able to grow into it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And then of course you guys,
And
rip it up
the
anyway.
main thing I really like about the airplane is a lot of the 60-inch airplanes aren't proportional. You either have a really tall turtle deck or they shorten the fuselage and stuff like that. This thing is very proportional for a 60. I mean, it actually looks like an edge, like it's a full scale. I mean, the lines are nice and sleek, the long slender. I mean, it looks like an edge.
Yeah.
And it still flies great. You know, so the looks and performance are still there. I mean, it's a good low and slow. You can do some XA with it. I mean, we really didn't do a whole lot of XA. We're kind of tight on the space here and can't really go out and come back in. But for the low and slow, this thing is just rock solid. If you've ever flown an Edge, they have a typical characteristic of the tail. When you're in a high alpha, they kind of wash out a little bit. This is not nearly as bad as some of the other ones. I mean, it's definitely that quick little wash and then boom, it's right back. The burp with throttle. I mean, it's very, very predictable, very understandable what you're going to do with the airplane.
Yeah.
But
What about you boys?
Well, I've watched it fly for the past 3 or 4 weeks now. For me, I mean, I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination you can crash this thing every time you freaking fly it, but I have seen this thing take quite a few major hits and quite a few major bumps where, Donnie has put this thing in the hands of like 10 pilots. People that, he doesn't know, or and they've dumb-thumbed it or something like that, or. And this thing has hit the ground a few times, and you would never know it. The Kevlar reinforced one has been so extremely durable, that I would have expected it to be pretty smashed, and some major repairs by now. But it's held up pretty good.
Yeah, last weekend it pancaked a couple of times.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, so you did mention the Kevlar. Now, this does come in balsa as well. I know the balsa one's crashed a few times too, right?
It did. That one broke a little more, but it was way easier to repair. I mean, it didn't break apart to the part where it was unusable or unflyable. It broke like you would expect balsa to break on a pancake. A little bit of CA, and it done it up. But this, I mean, realistically, I didn't even think you've even had to really glue anything back together.
On this particular airplane, no, I have not glued.
Yeah.
On the other one, it was basically sent full throttle blenders 4 times in a row. You do a full throttle blender straight down at the ground with any airplane, it's going to destroy it. Yeah. This thing handled it. After the 4th time, it's like, yeah, that one hurt.
and even that one hit the ground a few times before they even got into that. So, the Kevlar just surprised me how durable. Like I said, you hit a plane with balsa on the ground like that, you'd expect it to be pretty tore up.
So what I like about it, I mean, the size. I mean, it's if you want to just hurry up and put it in your car, take it out to the field, fly it. I mean, you don't have to, spend 20 minutes putting something together and the tear down. I mean, it goes together quick and easy. The size is nice. First time flying it today, and I mean, I love it. I can't wait till they come in because I'll definitely probably get one. Just the way it flies, you can do it low and slow. You can do the crazy maneuvers that Donnie does, and I mean, it does it all.
Well, I think Luke said it. You can get it if you don't really know how to fly these and grow with it.
Yeah, I'm within a month and a half, 2 months max.
Yeah.
Flying,
You can tame them out, or you can make them, flying beast. It's.
And I mean, with this one, this particular model plug and play version, we're looking at under 500. It's like 499, I think, is the number they're playing with right now. Maybe a little bit less. So I mean, that's to me, without really knowing much about them, that sounds crazy.
It's everything.
Yeah.
Motor peak.
Yeah.
Motor servos, everything.
Receiver ready.
Everything.
Yeah.
Receiver ready.
Nice.
That's good.
Yeah, it's crazy. Otherwise, this makes a few Edge videos we've done now. There's a lot of people excited about this. They are up for, well, the ARFs are for pre-sale right now. So if that's more your ball game, links in the description. Otherwise, appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next one.
Was it like and share, subscribe?
Yeah. Go ahead and say it.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Either here,
See, now I gotta
or
make
over
that
here.
happen. We'll just chase his finger around.
Somewhere. There's a subscribe button
And then
somewhere.
don't forget full throttle RC for all your recovery needs.
We'll throw it in there too.